I never thought my YouTube channel would become my worst nightmare. When I hit 1 million subscribers, I wanted to celebrate with something special, something bold. That's when I came up with the idea, a 24-hour live stream in a supposedly haunted location. My audience loved it. The Haunted Challenge, they called it. They'd get to see me unfiltered, raw, and terrified, and I'd rake in views. The location I chose was an abandoned mental hospital on the outskirts of town. A classic horror setup. Crumbling walls, graffiti-covered hallways, and the kind of eerie silence that makes your skin crawl. I set up at 8 p.m. sharp, kicking off the stream with my usual energy. What's up, fam? Tonight, we're going big. A full 24 hours in this creepy-ass place. Let's hit that like button, and remember, you control the stream. Drop those challenges in the chat. The first couple of hours were pretty standard. My viewers dared me to explore certain rooms, told me to read the old patient logs I'd found, and of course to summon spirits using a Ouija board I'd brought. I'll admit, the place was unsettling. The air felt heavy and the shadows seemed to stretch longer than they should. But I chalked it up to my imagination and the power of suggestion. Around midnight, things started to shift. It began with the chat. Normally, my audience is all emojis, jokes, and challenges. But the tone changed. The messages became oddly specific. Go to room 302. There's something waiting for you in the basement. Check the mirror in the staff bathroom. At first, I played along. Room 302? Sure. Creepy vibes, but nothing out of the ordinary. The basement? A little too dark and musty for comfort, but still manageable. The staff bathroom, though. That's when things started getting real. The mirror was cracked, its surface covered in grime. But as I aimed my flashlight at it, I noticed something. My reflection wasn't syncing with my movements. When I tilted my head, it took a beat too long to follow. When I raised my hand, it didn't move at all. My audience noticed too. The chat exploded. Did you see that? Your reflection's lagging, dude. Get out of there. I laughed it off, nervous but unwilling to break character. Okay, y'all are messing with me. Good one. But my reflection didn't laugh. It just stared back, its face slowly twisting into an expression I wasn't making. I bolted out of the bathroom, my heart hammering. Back in the main hallway, I tried to steady myself. All right, that was weird. Probably just my brain playing tricks on me. You guys are loving this, huh? The chat was relentless. Go to the operating room. Stay in the dark for 5 minutes. He's watching you. The thing is, I hadn't told them about the operating room. It wasn't on the map I'd shown earlier, and I hadn't mentioned it on stream. But there it was, a set of double doors at the end of the hallway marked surgery. I hesitated. How do you guys know about this room? I asked, my voice shaky. No answer, just more commands. Open the door. Inside, the room was worse than I imagined. Rusted surgical tools, a gurney with dried stains that I didn't want to think about, and a camera. An old-school camcorder set up on a tripod, pointing directly at the door. A red light blinked on its side. Recording. My chat went wild. That's not your camera, right? Who put that there? Get out now! I walked toward the camera, my hand trembling as I reached for it. When I pressed the playback button, the screen flickered to life. The footage showed me sitting in my car earlier that evening, talking to myself, hyping myself up for the stream. But here's the thing. I hadn't set up that camera. Someone else had been watching me. Suddenly, the screen cut to static, then a live feed. It was me, standing in the operating room, holding the camera. But in the background of the feed, just behind me, a figure moved. Tall, gaunt, and wrong. Its movements were jerky, like a glitching video file. My blood ran cold. The chat was in chaos. Behind you! Run! We're sorry! I spun around, but the room was empty. I grabbed the camera and ran, heading straight for the exit. But the building wasn't letting me go that easily. The hallways seemed to stretch endlessly, twisting and looping back on themselves. Every door I tried was locked, every window barred. And the chat? They weren't helping anymore. Instead, their messages had taken on a darker tone. You wanted this. We're just giving you what you asked for. The stream ends when we say it does. It hit me then. The viewers weren't just watching. They were in control. Somehow, they were manipulating the environment, the events, even my own mind. The challenges they'd been sending weren't dares, they were commands. And I'd been following them blindly. The final straw came at 3 a.m. The chat went silent except for one message that kept repeating, "Go to the roof." I didn't want to, but it felt like I had no choice. My legs moved on their own, carrying me up the stairwell, step by agonizing step. The door to the roof creaked open, revealing the city skyline, glittering and indifferent. In the center of the rooftop was a laptop, its screen glowing. It was my stream, still live. The chat was back, but now it was just a wall of laughter, mocking me. And then the laptop spoke. You wanted views. You got them. The screen flickered, showing me falling, over and over from different angles, like a twisted montage. I stepped back, shaking my head. No, this isn't real. It can't be. The chat's final message burned into the screen. Jump. I don't remember what happened next. The stream cut out, and when I woke up, I was in my apartment, the laptop on my desk, playing the final moments of the live stream on a loop. But the chat was gone, replaced by a single line of text. See you next time. I haven't streamed since.